My name is Father Christopher Labarge. I'm the pastor here at St. Francis de Sales Catholic Church on Riverside Drive in Salisbury. We're about to begin the season of Advent at the end of November, which is basically the 4 weeks in preparation for Christmas. The fourth Sunday of Advent would be the Sunday right before Christmas, and so it works back from there. So it can be as short a season as essentially 3 weeks and a day, or as long a season as a full 4 weeks. Because Christmas falls on December 25th, the Church has kind of always associated it with the beginning of the sun growing during each day, because it's shortly after the winter solstice. And it takes a scripture passage right out of the mouth of John the Baptist where he says, "I must grow less and he must grow more." And so John the Baptist's birthday is on June 25th, shortly after the summer solstice, and then we celebrate Jesus' birthday just after the winter solstice. So each day it grows less, and from John's birthday till Jesus' birthday. And we have a tradition in Advent of having an Advent wreath with 4 different candles. 3 purple candles and 1 pink candle. The purple candles represent a season of penance or of waiting, and the rose-colored candle represents the excitement and the joy. And that is used on the 3rd Sunday of Advent. The 1st and 2nd are purple, and the 4th is purple. For those of us who begin to get a little tired of darkness, in other words, as it gets darker and darker through the beginning of December, but it helps to have that renewal of light, and Christmas kind of does that. You know, I think people get caught up in this time of the year as being it's all about preparing to buy the gifts for Christmas, that it's all about Christmas shopping, or it's all about the Christmas music. And it used to be that it wasn't until after Thanksgiving that you would start to talk Christmas and talk Santa and all of that. Well, now that begins beginning of November. And we get so materialistic that we get caught up in it's all about the gifts we're receiving rather than the true gift that we were given by God Himself, that God is with us. That's the whole heart and soul of Advent. So instead of rushing around and worrying about how many shopping days are left, to spiritually prepare ourselves by reminding ourselves that this has all been part of that our history and part of our present. Usually it's done on the first Sunday of Advent. We bless the Advent wreath, and then we have usually a designated family that comes up, and once we bless the wreath, then they light one of the purple candles. From that point on, once the wreath has been blessed, you don't need to bless it again. So then basically, as we're preparing church for Mass, and we're lighting the candles at the altar, we're lighting the 1, 2, or 3, or 4 candles at the Advent wreath. Sometimes people get confused, I think, that they see Advent as just preparation for Christmas. From a liturgical point of view, from the Church's celebrating of liturgy, the first Sunday of Advent is actually our New Year's Day. It's when we begin our liturgical year, so that we begin a new cycle. So it's a season of joy, it's a season of preparation, and I think it's important